I've been using the Fanatec CSL pedals for about 2 months now. I figured I'd give you guys a new sim racer's impressions on them, the good, the bad, and maybe even a little bit weird. Fanatec launched the CSL pedals with the CSL direct drive wheelbase. If you'd like to buy them alone, they're gonna set you about $80 back. You can buy the optional clutch kit, which gives you a third pedal. You also have the option to buy a load cell brake pedal, which then allows you to use the brake pedal that comes with this kit as a clutch. Putting everything together, you can feel that the assembly of this is a little bit stronger and better than some of the more entry-level wheels. I've played a little bit with Thrustmaster and with Logitech's pedal sets, and while they're decent, the plastic design you can feel flexing when you brake really hard or if you move them around. The pedal plate is stamped steel. The aluminum bracing in the pedals themselves feels solid. After 2 months of use, I have had no issues with them flexing on me whatsoever. They're relatively easy to put together. Mounting holes on the back of this are in the pedal brackets themselves. So if you do set your pedals closer or farther apart, you may have to drill new holes, or you may just have to line it up to where you can actually get them to set within the holes that actually exist on your pedal plate. As far as the fronts of the pedals themselves, they are plastic, but you can upgrade to Fanatec's brushed steel tuning kit. This will give you a little bit more feel, especially if you're a socks player. If you play with shoes, the plastic on these may feel a little bit cheap depending on how heavy you press your feet down. Fanatec places Hall effect sensor technology into the CSL pedals, which is a nice touch, especially at the lower $80 price point. At the end of the day, a Hall effect pedal will last you much longer than one that uses a potentiometer. One thing to note, if you are looking to upgrade parts of a Thrustmaster or Logitech wheelbase, the CSL pedals will connect to any Fanatec base, but they only connect to Fanatec via this RJ cable. They don't come out of the box with a USB cable, which means that if you are only upgrading your pedals from a different manufacturer, you probably want to get something a little bit higher tier. As far as the feel of these pedals go, the gas pedal, it works pretty well. It's a little bit light. I mean, as you can see here, I am pushing this with my hand. It doesn't offer a whole lot of resistance, but over time, over the 2 months that I've been playing with it, I have learned to kind of get some control. It's not an on-off switch. As far as the brake goes, I've found that I've had a little bit more precision and a little bit better at trail braking and easing off the brakes with the PS5's haptic feedback controller, as opposed to these. When you're getting on the brakes, it works pretty well. You slow down fast. As you can see here, you're not gonna ram into people or anything. The issues are when you're letting off, it's very easy to just go from full brake to no brake, which makes it more difficult to actually ease and get that balance that you need when you're coming out of a corner. Now, this is all more advanced stuff, so if you're new to sim racing, just know that these are going to effectively stop your car. And if you do like these pedals, you can always upgrade to that load cell later on, which is going to give you a lot more of that control. One final thing we do want to look at is using these on a floor. My carpet here is not incredibly thick, and as you can see, for me personally, they're not very easy to keep put. Now, if you were to put them up under a wall or something, if you have the table mount, you're probably going to get a little bit better use out of them. But if you are ever going to upgrade to the load cell, you're going to have a whole lot of lift on the pedal plate when you're pushing hard onto it. In conclusion, the CSL pedals are decent. They get the job done. You can go, you can stop, and if you're on a budget and you're looking to get into sim racing, these are a great entry-level pedal that, once again, you can upgrade without needing to replace the entire set. But also there have been moments where I stopped and thought, well, I probably am going to end up needing to get at least the load cell pedal upgrade at some point. Thanks for watching. I'd love it if you leave me a like, comment down below on different pedal sets you've used and how they compare to each other, and be sure to subscribe and come back for more.